All right, let's see, guys. We're gonna do a little first aid on my hand here. Got a little cut. You can see, it's a nice one right there off the tip. So what we're gonna do is we're going to avoid getting stitches by using some herbal medicine. So let's find out how it works. Right here, I've got some powder. It consists of a few handful of herbs, namely nodo ginseng, frankincense, myrrh, handful of others. These are used in our trauma pills. So you can see how that's a pretty decent cut right there into the meat. So I'm gonna pack it with these herbs. I'm gonna wrap it up real good, and we'll look at it again later and see how it's healing. So hold on a little while. All right, so I'm doing this all one-handed here, but you can see how I've layered in that big pile of herbs. I know my camera is shit, so I apologize for that, but I'm just gonna lay those herbs on there, and then I will wrap it with some gauze. I've obviously washed it. It's still bleeding, so it doesn't look like it's been washed, but I've disinfected it and cleaned it, you know, using modern betadine soap and stuff like that. So now I'm packing it full of this coagulant and herb mixture here, try and stop the bleeding, and then I'll cover it and let it heal. So I anticipate 2 or 3 days and it'll be all right. All right, so here she is after I've wrapped it with the gauze. The herbs are packed in there pretty good. I filled the actual cut full of the powder, the Ditta powder. Now I've wrapped it up with the gauze and some sports tape just to keep it covered and keep it clean. That's the main thing, keep it clean. And we'll keep an eye on it, and a couple days we'll do a little review and how it's healing. And you can see, it's good to have an herbal first aid kit alongside your traditional or commonplace first aid, because again, that was Sarah wants me to go and get stitched up, but I ain't doing that because, well, who's got time for that shit? So we're going to go run with it, and so here we are. Cool. All right, here we go. I got an update. I got this hand opened up, and I was gonna do some cleaning. Today is day 6 since I sliced open my finger. As you can see, it is healed up to the point to where it's not wanting to open. I've had it wrapped 24 hours a day, and then I would open it up and clean it, and then I would rewrap it. I use these butterfly closures in order to pull the skin tight, try and minimize any scarring. But yeah, day 6. I used disinfectant soap for the cleaning, a little betadine solution. I used that, and then I used my herbal mixture, the hit pills, that I crushed into a powder and packed the wound with that. There's a bit of a process to that. You got to be on top of it. Got to keep it clean, and all of that. But as you can see, no stitches. Healed up. I can push, I can pull. I'd have to really screw up at this point to rip her back open. So I am still on light duty for just a couple more days just to be safe, as far as like gripping and fingertip push-ups and just like grabbing onto stuff. So there's my update, man, and I hope you're all doing well. I hope the new year is happening in a positive way. And yeah, herbal medicine, it'll work if you use it intelligently, and you don't just slap it on and expect miracles. It's been a daily process for the past 6 days taking care of this cut. So I would call it a success, guys. All right, be well.